Ready?
Go ahead, go ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Shout from the Heart. I am your host, Mr. Pfeiffer, myself, Isaiah Pfeiffer. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today was a hard day to prepare for, just simply off the fact that I didn't know what to talk about until a couple hours before the show, but I do now since I'm already there. I might as well just talk about the Lakers, I guess. I'm not staying up to watch no 10:30 games or no 10 o'clock games. I don't. I'm a Lakers fan, but come on now, I gotta work and I got school,
We
got
can
assignments and
sleep
stuff to
through
do.
that.
Yeah,
We can watch the
Yeah,
highlights.
I'll watch the highlights the next day. Actually, I wake up to the score. Ding-a-ding, ding-a-ding. That's all I hear. In the morning when I turn on my ringer. Ding-a-ding, ding-a-ding. Oh, such and such beat Lakers, or Lakers beat such and such. I'm like, okay. Well, tonight they play the Nets, and the Nets are pretty good.
So it
And
can go
it's in
either
the
way.
Eastern Conference, but it's at home. We typically play better at home than we do on the road. So I think we only lost like four out of how many games that we've played so far at home. It's an 82 game season.
God.
Yes, that's why some people prefer in the NBA over the NFL, which
Yeah.
I get because it's more games, but at the same time, you're dealing with a human body's life. That's their body, and a human being's life and body. At some point, the human body will say that's enough. It's time to go night night. It's time to just rest. Give me a rest. Speaking of basketball, sticking with that subject before we get into other things, college basketball, and we're still, according to bracketology, Wake Forest is still, even after the loss to NC State, still the last four in. If the season were to end today and Selection Sunday was this coming Sunday for March Madness and the NIT, we would still be one of the last four teams in the tournament. That means we would have a definite last spot in that tournament. And I think our net ranking is in the 40s. So we're steady climbing up there to the top 25. Just a little bit.
Farther.
Just a little bit
farther,
but,
and we'll be there.
We're not there yet. We're not there yet. But we gonna get there, though. We gonna get there slowly but surely. Tomorrow at 12, though, we have to play Louisville. And they are trash. They currently, right now, while I look this up, and I'm looking this up while I'm talking, okay, North Carolina is undefeated in the conference. They're 6-0.
Yeah, that's expected.
Followed by 5-1 NC State, Florida State, 4-1 Duke, and ourselves are sitting in that fifth place spot because we have two conference losses and four conference wins. Yes. Miami is 500. Syracuse is 500. Virginia is 500. Clemson's 2-4 in the conference. Boston College is 2-4 in the conference. Virginia Tech is 2-4 in the conference. 2-4 in the conference. Georgia Tech. Ooh, 2-5 Notre Dame. What is going on with you? And Pittsburgh is 1-5. Let me see. Yeah, 1-5. I thought that said 1-8. And Louisville tomorrow. After tomorrow, you'll be 1-6 because you're 1-5 right now. Actually, you're dead last, Louisville.
Dang.
But the saving grace is that everybody makes their conference tournament. As far as you making it to the big dance, that is way out of the question. Your net ranking, Louisville, is not even. You're not even subpar right now. Yeah, but at least you had a good football season.
Yeah.
You could say that. At least you had a good
You're a football
season.
team.
You went to the bowl. You went to a bowl. So you have one up on us because we didn't go to a bowl this year. So at least you have that going for you.
But we did go to a bowl. We did go to the toilet bowl.
I'm not concerned about tomorrow's game because I know we're going to win. And I'm not saying that to be cocky, but just by looking off this matchup, first of all, we're at home. Second of all, we won 4 conference games and we only lost 2. They lost 5. Count them.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5
1, 2, 3,
conference
4, 5.
games, and only won 1. And they're terrible on the road. If I can look that back up, let me look at their home.
We're at home.
Road record. See, we are undefeated, 10-0 at home, ladies and gentlemen, 10-0 at home. And these guys, if I can get this thing to scroll down, come on. Jesus Christ, come on.
You're not the only one at school. Mine does that too.
Oh, crap. It locked up on me. Let's see here. I know they probably are terrible on the road. They have to have a lot of road losses right now. You know the crap like money. No sponge like. Yeah, let me click on Louisville actually and see, like, if once I click on the team and see where they stand at in the standings, then I'll know that's where they are.
We said they're the bottom in the conference.
They're the bottom of the totem pole, my boy.
Yay! We're obviously gonna win that.
Duh. I mean, you know,
Yeah,
who
like-
would go against Wake Forest? But there's a lot of people. I'm not concerned about tomorrow. Here's why. Because I have to face a ranked team who just so happens to be in our conference. I have to go up to Chapel Hill Monday, and I have to attempt to add a loss to that undefeated conference record, which I feel with the team that I have, anything is possible. Okay, I feel that. Oh my goodness, 6-11 on the road?
God.
Louisville, what are we doing here, guys?
You're gonna be 6-12.
And on the road for North Carolina, they are 3-0. And they are undefeated at home. Wow.
Y'all are going
That's
to
crazy.
lose.
That's crazy. And we just played a good team.
Now I can't say
Who is
nothing.
9-1 at home now because they beat us at home, you know.
Now I
at
can't
their
say
house.
nothing.
Because of the ties that I have with certain family members, I can't really speak too much about that one way or another because I could get in trouble when she comes here, I think, next week. So I'll keep my comments to myself about that before we get into this little NFL thing. President Biden earlier today, on Friday, which is today, canceled nearly $5 billion in student loan debt to 74,000 people after getting that idea rejected by the Supreme Court. I don't know what was in that last idea, but apparently this idea that you have just kind of wowed the Biden administration and wowed the Supreme Court. So, hey, listen, Trump already took care of me on his way out the door. So I wasn't going to have to pay anything back anyway. So I'm straight. When I graduate in May, I'll be straight, definitely, for sure. Thank you, Joe Biden. I wish you well because I think you're running again. From my understanding, I wish you well in this presidential campaign race because, yes, ladies and gentlemen, this year will be the main event where somebody's got to be the president again. It's hard to believe that it's 4 years already. Hard to believe it.
Yep.
But here we are in the presidential race yet again. I don't know.
The years go by so fast.
Now, I want to start off by saying this. Everybody has seen the flag. Everybody has seen the towel. Everybody has seen the blanket. Everybody has seen the wristband and the ring. Yes, we did lose 32-9. But that does not justify anything. We will get better. I have not heard anything about Nick Sirianni, and that, in my case, is good for certain fans. I myself could care less. He just needs help. If he's going to stay with us, which it looks like that's what it is, we just need some more coordinators and stuff because he can't call plays.
Sorry.
Sirianni, you lost the locker room when you lost to the 49ers. The 49ers, in a way, like one of my crew members from yesterday's sports show said, they just, in a way, reached into our chest and just pulled the heart right out of us. They walked on our field. They walked in between our huddle. They started fights. They punched us figuratively and literally in the mouth. And ever since then, it's been downhill. After that Bills overtime win, yeah, we ran out of gas. And then what we had on Christmas Day for the Giants, that was just a little left in the tank. And then
ran out of gas completely.
Ran out of gas against the Cardinals,
which we should have
didn't
won.
make tackles. Then we just acted like we just didn't want to play against the Giants. Whoop-de-freaking-do. Then, oh my God, we beat the Bucks in week 3 on Monday Night Football. Yeah. That's great.
Yay,
but
they came back for revenge. God.
It hurts. It hurts.
Yes, it does.
But I'm not going to be, let me tell you something. I'm not going to be one of those fans that just holds a grudge.
And hides.
And just hide around and just like, oh my God, life is over now. No, football will be back. Okay? I got spring football to look forward to. My cousin on my mom's side plays for the Birmingham Stallions. I think he still does. I don't know if he came out in the NFL yet. But either way, I'm a Birmingham Stallions fan for the UFL Football League because that's where my cousin came out of. So I'm a Birmingham Stallion fan. Plus, they won the championship twice in a row.
Dang.
So, I mean, you know.
I guess they're pretty good. And
it's combining the XFL with the UFL. So, yeah, sports are not the end of the world.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why God shut down the world and COVID and sports and stuff, because he wanted to remind us there's more to life than just sports. Okay, there's some people that just can't live without sports. Like they just can't live without. I could care less because I know that I got basketball on both sides, the college level and the pros, and I got baseball on both sides, the college and the pros. For those of you who don't know, I'm actually more of a college fan than I am the pros. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I just feel like the college games just go by faster than the pros, even though it's the same game. And I feel like that with college football, too, and college basketball. The difference with college basketball is they play halves. The first half of 20 minutes, second half 20 minutes. So they don't play quarters. Now, they do play quarters with the women's basketball, but as far as the men's basketball, they play halves, 20 minutes each.
So that's 40 minutes.
So that's a 40-minute game versus 4 quarters.
So 15 plus 15.
That's versus
plus
first.
15
Yeah.
plus
Well, no,
15.
it's not 12. It's 12 minutes each quarter in the pros. 12 plus 12
48.
plus 12 plus 12. That's a 48-minute game.
So you got.
That's not that's not including halftime. So you're looking at about a 3.5 hour versus a 1 hour, 1.5 hour. Because really, them games go by quick in college. Like if it starts at 12, you can expect your game to be over about 2 o'clock.
Moment, and then it's just over.
You can expect your game to be over about 12 o'clock. Or 2 o'clock, rather. If our game starts at 12 tomorrow, which it does, you can expect that game to be over about 2 o'clock tomorrow. Just saying. 2 o'clock, 2:05, somewhere around there. You can expect it to be over at a certain time. That's all I'm saying. That's all we're going to do. And the beauty of it is, we're in the thick of the conference play, and we're getting closer and closer to tournament. Not just March Madness, but the conference tournament, which starts in the middle part of March. Which I don't understand that, because March Madness it starts at the end of March and carries in all the way to like Easter. I'm like, that's not
Easter.
March Madness.
Right.
That's like Easter Madness. That's what we should call it. Easter Madness because it doesn't even last till March. Why are we calling it March Madness? Okay, whatever. I don't get paid. I don't get paid for none of this stuff. With that being said, let's talk about what we're going to see on Saturday and Sunday with the NFL since we're not in it anymore.
You just stabbed my heart.
We didn't have any heart this season at all. We didn't have any heart.
It wasn't him.
Oh
It was
God.
coaching.
We didn't have any heart.
It was defense and offense.
I lost my heart. I lost my heart.
In battle.
I lost my heart. In the 49ers game, I lost my heart.
They just took it.
Oh my God, they ripped it out of my chest and I just slowly bled out until
I just fell.
Baker Mayfield just kind of just put the nail in the coffin. A moment of silence. There it is. There it is. We'll be back next year. It's alright. It's cool. We're going to hit up the draft. We're gonna watch the combine and see what these young guys can do. And we're going to see the schedule, you know, because I got the opponents. I know who we playing. I know what home games we playing, and I know what away games we playing. I just don't know what times we playing until May.
Are they good teams? Like pretty good?
Well, you know what? I wasn't going to do this, but usually this podcast is all about going off the script. So I'm going to go off the script and look up the opponents after I get through all of this right here. Texans and Ravens. I'm picking Ravens. CJ Stroud, your luck is going to run out. I get it. You got a good defense. You did what you did against the Browns. You handled business. You proved me wrong. The Browns, you beat Joe Flacco for the first time in the wild card round. Up until that point, he was undefeated in the wild card round up until you smacked him in the mouth.
Well, they needed a wake-up call.
Well, the Browns, they were good, but that defense just couldn't hang with CJ Stroud. Now, on here, I get it. They're the number one seed in the NFC.
Mm-hmm.
They had a week of rest.
Mm-hmm.
You're playing in San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
But what I saw, I saw the same thing. I feel like this is deja vu here. I saw the very same thing. Everybody on here picked the Cowboys. Everybody on here is picking the 49ers. But what if the 49ers take Green Bay for granted? And if I was the 49ers, I would have paid real close attention
to what happened
to Dallas. Now, granted, Dallas has had some bad history with the Packers. Let me say that again. They've had some bad history. Okay? So they need to go back to the house. They said that they're going to stick with McCarthy, and the whole team and McCarthy is to blame. And I would concur with that. How you let Green Bay come into your home and put up 48 points on that defense that was top, I'll never know. Now, let me say this. I am by no means a Dallas fan, but I will give the devil its due. Okay? I said it last week. I'm going to say it again. Eagles fans will not probably want to mess around with me when I say this, but they know deep down in their hearts that there will come a day where Hades will freeze over and them boys will end that drought. They're